Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and this is Working Man Reads. Now today I'm going to be doing my 5-star prediction video, and today it is all on Stephen King. And if you guys don't know and you're new here, he's definitely my favorite author. I don't talk a lot about him. I try to do sparse videos on the greatest horror author of all time. And and the reason is because there's so many other authors to talk about. But today is Stephen King Day for me. And in no particular order, we're going to talk about 5-star predictions. And I'm going to start off with Misery by Stephen King. Now, most people are familiar with this story. I believe it's based off an author who, he's got some crazy caretaker. Yeah, so maybe I'll read the synopsis real quick, but Paul Sheldon, author of the best-selling series of historical romances, wakes up one winter day in a strange place, a secluded farmhouse in Colorado. He wakes up to an unspeakable pain, a dislocated pelvis, a crushed knee, 2 shattered legs, and to a bizarre greeting from the woman who has saved his life. I'm your #1 fan. So I'm going to leave it right there. I'll do quick little synopsises, but I think stuff just kind of hits the fan. Haha. Yeah, basically this lady's kooky and taking care of the now injured writer. And next will be Lisey's story. And to this day is still one of my favorite hardcover naked jackets or whatever you would call this. That's just amazing, you know? I don't know if you can beat that. But I believe this is also about an author. So, alright, so Lisey DeBusschere Landon lost her husband, Scott, 2 years ago after a 25-year marriage of the most profound and sometimes frightening intimacy. Scott was an award-winning, best-selling novelist and a very complicated man. Earlier in their relationship before they married, Lisey had to learn from him about books and blood and ghouls. Later, she understood that there was a place Scott went, a place that both terrified and healed him, that could eat him alive or give him the ideas he needed in order to live. So I just think that this one's really interesting to me because I feel like I'm going to enjoy this one the most. I feel like it's a 5-star read for me without even doing it because of the fact that I aspire to write myself, and I respect Stephen King's mind and what he is able to come up with. And you have to almost be, there has to be something dark in there, you know what I mean? Which I'm not really a crazy person, but I feel as if there's something in there that you have to go to this world when you're writing that's just anything goes. It's a free place where you can say or do whatever you need to these characters and basically sell the story. And I feel like that's a dark tale, and I've heard it's his most emotional read or something like that. Next is going to be Dolores Claiborne. Now, God, I can never remember some of these older Stephen Kings, what they are. By her own account, she's an old Yankee bitch. Dolores Claiborne, foul temper, foul mouth, foul life. Folks on Little Tall Island have been waiting 30 years to find out just what happened. On the eerie, dark day, her husband, Joe, died. The day of the total eclipse, the police want to know what happened yesterday when rich, bedridden Vera Donovan, the island's grande dame sans Marcy, and Dolores' longtime employer died suddenly in her care. So it's another caretaker story. So he's got some interesting vibes, Stephen King. The final one of this is going to be funny because if I read all these, which this year I plan on reading more Stephen King, I want to read one, possibly even every month, just to have fun with reading again. I'm still doing reviews and stuff for indie and small press, but I just want to have fun with it. Now this one's interesting because I set it down because it just wasn't the right time, and at the time that I set this one down, I had read back to back Stephen King novels, and I was just like, oh, I need something different, and then I put it down. Salem's Lot. I think that this is a 5-star read for me. I made it 200 pages in and I set it down, which I haven't heard many people say that about Salem's Lot because it usually pulls you in and you love it. But me personally, it was the wrong time. I just wasn't in the mood. But another author in this story, he returns to Jerusalem's lot where he lived in a previous time, and there's a spooky house, and there's a little bit of a romance, and yeah, there's a lot in Salem's Lot, and it's one of his most well-known books. So definitely check out Salem's Lot. And next one I don't have a copy of, but it's the 7th book in the Dark Tower series. This one's a bold take because I've heard mixed things about the way the series ends and people's take on it as a whole. So yeah, so let's see what I like about the Dark Tower series as it ends. But yeah, this has been a fun video, guys. So if you like what you've seen, definitely comment down below if you've read these. Don't spoil them for me, I haven't read them, but definitely let me know what your favorite Stephen King novel is down below. Thank you so much, and peace. Throw a snowball?